Hello, Virgos. How are you? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so let's see. What do they want to say to you here? So with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, it looks like this person is, what I'm hearing, they want you to know that they're working up the courage to come towards you. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, your person's hard at work on something. This could definitely be them building their confidence. This could be them really hard at work on their finances as well, wanting to, I feel like I'm hearing like establish themselves. They want to make a place for themselves in the world. And I think also make a place for themselves in your heart. Like they really want to impress you is what I'm hearing. And then also like if this person had self-esteem issues in the past or was like intimidated by you in the past, they want to work on their self-esteem. They want to work on their courage. Definitely something about the heart chakra. And so that they can move towards you and communicate because this person's really curious about you. You make them feel really excited, really optimistic about life. They get very hopeful, I think, about things when they think about you. And you make them feel like that there's a reason for them to work on themselves, if that makes sense. Like it's almost like you're a goal for them in terms of like, they know that they've worked on their courage when they can talk to you with less like fear or something. Like they know that they've gotten really far on their self-esteem journey because I think you maybe trigger their self-esteem issues because they find you very attractive. We have the Moon and the Two of Swords. So your person also wants you to know that right now they're spending a lot of time kind of looking at their subconscious mind, examining their subconscious mind, thinking really deeply about things in this connection is what I'm feeling. Like they're, yeah, definitely doing shadow work and really going within a lot, which explains like why they're working on their confidence is because they're doing that shadow work. And at the Two of Swords, it's like they're trying to make a decision, I think, about this connection somehow. And this could definitely be about whether they have the bravery to come forward to you or not, you know, trying to decide if they should move forward, if they can. And at the Moon, that also could indicate there's a lot of feelings here. They're like definitely in their emotions, but they might not be showing a ton because the Moon can also be a kind of a secretive energy. So there's a lot of hidden emotions here. And there is definitely kind of a back and forth conflict in your person's head, trying to figure out what I'm hearing is the next step towards you. But we have the Eight of Wands and the Lovers. So your person also wants you to know that they are very full of desire for you. They're full of passion for you. This is definitely, again, about wanting to reach out to you. So they definitely want to send you a message because with the Lovers card, they feel this really beautiful divine love pull to you. They definitely have like, again, really, really deep feelings for you. They could even see you as like their divine counterpart. And so they feel like there is just this instinctual pull towards you that they can't deny. And I think that's what your person really wants you to know is that you are super magnetic to them and they're really, really drawn to you right now. So even with this Two of Swords energy, if it seems like they're kind of just stagnant or holding back, I think their higher self definitely wants you to know that it's not because this person doesn't have feelings for you, because there are extremely deep feelings. It's more there is just like fear that can get in the way. The Moon can be about hidden fears, subconscious fears. I'm even hearing like abandonment issues. So it could be fear of rejection as well that comes up for your person when they interact with you. But yeah, the Eight of Wands, they're missing the intimacy with you as well, or they just really want the intimacy with you. I feel like emotional and physical. I'm hearing like they really just want to be touched. And I think in a very loving way as well. And they want to touch you. It's very sweet. Like this person really wants to hold you is what I'm feeling. We have the Sun and the Three of Wands. So yeah, your person wants you to know that they see a really bright future with you here. And I think this is showing that they're on a journey towards you here. Because the Three of Wands is like the pre-Four of Wands. It's the pre-union, pre-reunion energy. So I feel like this is saying your person is coming into the light. It's interesting because we have the Moon and the Sun. So this is also very, with the Lovers, kind of in between as well. So there's a lot of divine masculine and feminine energy. I feel like you guys have a really nice polarity where you guys, there's really great chemistry because the magnetism is very strong because perhaps you are very opposite in terms of your energies, but it really works for this connection. And so, yeah, your person is feeling the pull. They definitely want to step into the sunshine with you, have happier times with you. It's like right now they're in the darkness, I think, trying to figure, what I'm hearing with this Two of Swords is like, they're really just trying to figure out who they are as a person, trying to figure out the meaning of life, trying to figure out where they're going in life. And so, as they step out of this shadow energy, I'm hearing like Dark Night of the Soul, I feel like the more and more they will be taking action towards you with this sun, because they're gonna be feeling a lot more confident, and I'm seeing like a solar plexus being more lit up. So again, another message is just, yeah, like this person's lack of confidence is what keeps them away from you, not your lack of beauty or attractiveness. It's really their own issue. But yeah, the Three of Wands, it's like this person is wanting to step out of their comfort zone and comes towards you, because with the sun, you make them extremely happy here. I'm hearing like a happiness they've never felt before. And so this person definitely feels like they want to, move towards you, because you just make them feel so full of joy. We have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this person is walking away from something here. This is also kind of reminding me of the moon, where you can see this figure is really going within to figure themselves out. It's like they're looking up at the moon, trying to examine their life, trying to figure out their place in the world, what the meaning of all of this is. And I think they've had some time to retreat within themselves and really go within and do that inner work. And so now we have the Knight of Cups energy, which is them wanting to move towards you and bring you this love offer, especially with the lovers. Your person definitely is wanting to bring you romance and show you that they really care. We also have the Nine of Wands and the Strength card. So the Nine of Wands shows your person is maybe, they might have been through a lot in their life. They might have some defenses up, but I feel like with the Strength card, you really help to balance them out. Even if they have these walls up, I feel like you melt their heart is what I'm hearing, because the Strength card is all about the divine feminine, taming the masculine energy of the lion, of that kind of prideful energy, or just even defensiveness, anger. I feel like you've helped to heal this person from a lot of their inner wounds, or just being in connection with you and exploring themselves and doing this shadow work has really opened them up to being more loving and vulnerable. But yeah, I feel like your person might have a bit of a shell that sometimes they retreat into, but it's because I think they've been through a lot, and I think they want you to know that it's not because they don't want to be vulnerable with you. It's just because they have some fears around intimacy is what I'm hearing. Like, it definitely could be to do with their parents or other issues in their life, or just past relationships. I think this person, you have a lot of power over them, a lot of attraction, and I think it scares them a bit, because they feel like you kind of scare them, because they feel like you could like destroy them, because you have so much power over them, because they love you so much that it could like, that if you hurt them, or if you walked away from them, it could really damage them is what I'm hearing. So I feel like your person has some fears of you leaving them. They're afraid of losing you. And so I feel like that's kind of why they might stay away a bit, or like keep you at bay, is because they feel like maybe if they keep you at bay, you're less likely to hurt them. But I feel like at the same time, it makes this person feel very lonely. And I'm getting a sense of loneliness from this spread as well, like with the Moon and the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. It's like they're really, really missing you. They're really yearning for you here with the Eight of Wands and the Lovers. It's like they feel very isolated somehow in their life. They feel very alone without you. I'm also hearing that they feel very lost without you as well. But I feel like they're trying to find themselves. They're trying to let spirit guide them towards the right direction as well. So I feel like your person is really, if they're looking within, they're looking for themselves. And I feel like they're also discovering more about this connection, and they're feeling a lot of love for you. And I think they're seeing how you bring a lot of joy into their life in a way that they don't feel at the moment, or that they don't feel without you. I definitely feel like as soon as you came into their life, you just kind of changed everything, and you're like this bright spot in their life, which is really beautiful. I'm hearing like you definitely showed them the light. I think you showed them that there was, there's goodness, there's happiness in the world. Like you mean a lot to them is what I'm feeling. Clarify the Moon, pile one's person's messages to pile one, messages from pile one's person, clarify the Moon. Clarify the Moon, messages from pile one's person to pile one. So trust. So this is the Fool card. So yeah, I think that's what your person is really having to work on, is learning to trust in the divine and learning to take those leaps of faith and have confidence again that they will be caught if they do take that leap. So I feel like, again, it's about your person developing confidence and faith and knowing that they're not doing all of this alone. What does this say? Sadness and isolation. Oh my gosh, that's basically exactly what I was feeling, is that your person is really missing you. This is actually the Three of Swords. So if there is a separation between the two of you, this person is really feeling that they are very isolated. They are very sad without you. And they want you to know that, they are spending a lot of time alone, I think, just in contemplation and in the crown chakra. But they are listening to their intuition, and the moon is about intuition. And I feel like they want you to know that their intuition is really pointing to you as the person that they should be with, as the option that they should pursue in life, because they can't deny these feelings and this attraction to you anymore. Let's see. Clarify the Two of Swords. Messages from pile one's person to pile one. Clarify the Two of Swords. Messages from pile one's person to pile one. Clarify the Two of Swords. Detach and balance. Interesting. So this is the Temperance energy, and it's funny because the Two of Swords is kind of that energy of balance as well. It's a very Libran vibe. So yeah, this person is also, I think, coming into inner balance. I feel like they're balancing their masculine and feminine energy within. They're also doing a lot of healing. But I think this is also a sign to have patience, because the Temperance card is about patience. And I think your person is having to do some really deep inner work right now. So I feel like the divine is also telling you to be patient with them, because they're trying to figure out the right way forward. And then we have detached. So they're really letting go of, I feel like, their past selves. This could also be about letting go of their ego, moving on. And I think this is also about trying to figure out who they really are as a person. And I think also let go of maybe karmic situations for some of you, because they're starting to feel that they don't really resonate with that person that maybe they were when they got involved in that situation, or that they know that they need to let go of something in order to be with you. So that could also be why they're in such deep contemplation, is because they know that they need to make a choice right now. And so they're doing that really withdrawn inner work, trying to figure out what to do. Clarify the Eight of Cups, pile one's person's messages to pile one. What is pile one's person? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Clarify the Eight of Cups. Just pile one's person in this day. Okay, so I laughed because we got the Eight of Cups clarifying itself with moving on. So this is definitely about, again, I kept saying like karmic situations, but that doesn't have to be relationships. It can really just be anything that prevents the two of you from being together. That could just be this person's own fears or ego. So it's like they know that in order to bring you this cup of love, in order to make this union happen with the lovers, they need to walk away from something. They need to detach from something. And so they couldn't be spending a lot of time contemplating how to do this, when the right time to do it is. And then we have the Three of Wands again, take the lead and then lead. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So they have take the lead with the Three of Wands and then lead with the Divine Masculine, the Emperor. So it's like your person knows they need to step into their Emperor energy, which is that confidence, knowing that they are empowered, and so they can take the lead in this connection. I feel like also just take the lead in their life, and take the right steps towards you. So that's really interesting. That's such an interesting synchronicity. Take the lead and then lead again. So this person knows they need to be a leader, and they can't just, follow the life path of someone else, is what I'm feeling. Like they need to figure out who they are as a person and what they want, rather than letting other people decide what's best for them, is what I'm feeling. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Messages from pile one's person to pile one. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Messages from pile one's person, pile one. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Messages from pile one's person to pile one. Clarify the Nine of Wands. We have opportunity beckons. So this is the Four of Cups. And so in some ways, like with the Nine of Wands, maybe they do have a bit of a shield around themselves at the moment, but they can feel that there is this love beckoning to them. There is this connection beckoning. And so they feel like there's an opportunity that they shouldn't miss out. And I definitely feel like with the lovers, I think they know that if they mess this opportunity up, or if they lose you in this connection, it's like they're never going to replace that feeling again. Because again, I'm definitely getting divine counterpart soulmate energy. Could even be twin flame from this. So it's like this person knows that this love is like once in a lifetime and very special. And so they feel like they're turning their back on their destiny if they walk away from this. And then we have rebuild with the tower. So another sign of karmic endings here. So they want to rebuild, I think, with you. It could definitely be about rebuilding their confidence in love as well, because I was seeing that your person might have issues with vulnerability and intimacy because of being hurt in the past. And so I feel like with the tower, it's like they want to rebuild trust with you, especially if there's been anything in this connection that's been damaged or like a separation. It's like they want to build this connection again. They want to fix it, because we have healing begins with the Six of Swords. So they want to leave maybe a messy past of their own, like their own past history, their own past pain. They want to leave all that baggage behind. They want to move on from it. They want to let go of it. And then I feel like they want to come into harmony with you. And then again, healing begins to heal this connection as well. So if you guys have had hurtful times or just a lot of pain before, with this person, they want to, again, rebuild that. They want to fix it. They want to mend your broken heart is what I'm hearing, and theirs as well. Because this person also has been brokenhearted over you, I feel like at times. And the Six of Swords can also indicate travel, movement, so leaving something behind to come to you. But I feel like at the moment, it's this decision that they have to be making within themselves. And I feel like this is a choice that they have to make with their higher self. And I feel like they want to be really careful about it. They want to be absolutely sure is what I'm feeling. All right, let's get some messages from your person and see what they want to say to you. All right, what does pile one's person really want to say to pile one? Does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I want to have a long talk with you and bare our souls and deepest feelings to one another. So this is what your person is thinking about, that they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They want to honestly discuss your feelings for each other. They want to, again, be more emotionally available with the Knight of Cups. They want to come towards you because they really want the Lovers with you, which of course requires vulnerability. What else does one's person want to say? This one's flipped over. You're perfect for me. So yeah, this person definitely knows that you're perfect for them. And I feel like that's why they want to mend this connection and heal this connection, because they feel like you are their match made in heaven. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say? Okay, we go so well together. Our personalities match so perfectly. Our connection never ceases to amaze me. So another card of you're perfect for me. So this person feels like, yeah, you guys are perfect for each other. Your personalities go so well. It's funny. It's just reiterating that. So yeah, your person definitely feels like this is their perfect match, the perfect relationship. You have changed my perspective on life and love. We are so different and yet so alike, the perfect embodiment of yin and yang. And that is so interesting, because I was saying that with the moon and the sun coming out, that this is like a very like yin yang connection. There's a lot of feminine and masculine energy here. Oh wow, I want to be vulnerable with you. Yeah, that makes so much sense. And the guy was saying that they want to be vulnerable with you. You can trust me. So they want you to know that you can trust them. They are, their intentions are good. They don't want to hurt you. You make me feel emotions I didn't even know I had. So a lot of really, really deep feelings here. I feel so cold without you. I miss your warmth. Oh, so this person definitely really misses you. I definitely was getting that isolation energy from them as well. I love you from the bottom of my heart and the depth of my soul. I've been looking for you my whole life. I'm so grateful that I finally found you. I've been meditating and contemplating, thinking deeply about you and our love. Even when I try to walk away, you tug at my heartstrings, and I ache to return to you once more. So there could have been some running from your person, and they really just felt the pull to come back to you. They still feel it. And I've been reflecting on our past. If I could go back in time, I would never hurt you like that again. So there definitely could have been some conflict or just painful stuff in your past. And they're thinking about that a lot. I feel like that's kind of what the moon energy is about, is them really reflecting on your past and seeing how they might have done and said some stuff that they wish that they could take back because it was maybe very hurtful to you, and they see that now. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? This love is transforming me. Our union is fated. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I feel you in my heart, which is very sweet. So they do feel you in their heart. They feel you, I feel like, very strongly around them all the time. I see the divinity in your eyes. I will always choose you. So this is definitely about a message that if your person seems like they've chosen something else or another option, it was because they weren't choosing themselves. And this is like their heart and their higher self saying that, like, you were always chosen by them. They always chose you. You were always the first choice. It was maybe just your person's fears and insecurities that got in the way and convinced them to walk away from this connection or not come towards you. But I feel like if this person was fully healed and fully in their heart, the choice would always be you. It wouldn't even be a choice. It's like you're the only option almost for them. Let's see. Let's get some more messages from them. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person? Sometimes I feel like we're the same person. So yeah, very similar. And then you guys are so, yeah, you guys are so perfect for each other. What else does pile one's person want to say? Don't mistake my silence for indifference. So that's definitely a message that if your person is silent, it's not because they're indifferent. It's because they're working out what to say. They're working out how to come towards you. And I feel like they're definitely very obsessed with you. They're definitely thinking about you a lot. It's just that they might not have the confidence to actually pursue you. But it doesn't mean they're not heavily fixated on you. I'm feeling magnetically pulled to you. You're irresistible. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands coming up earlier, walking away from you broke me. So yeah, they might have walked away, but it did break them. It really hurt. And then I feel like I've known you before. So this could be a past life connection. So you guys could be working out karma from past lives right now. And that can be maybe why it's a bit difficult, because you're having to heal from a lot of stuff. I feel like from your childhoods, and then, yeah, again, like past lives. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I don't see my worth, so it's hard for me to approach you. I don't see the things in myself that you see. So this person does have a hard time seeing their worth, seeing what you see in them. And I think that's basically the problem here. We need to learn to love ourselves as much as we love each other. So again, they need to learn to love themselves so that they can approach you. And then when I close my eyes, I can feel you here with me. And if I listen closely, I can almost hear your sweet voice whispering to me. So yeah, this person feels like when they close their eyes, they can sense you, they can feel you, like when they're in meditation. And then I feel like they're also hearing your voice. Perhaps you're communicating with them telepathically, or even subconsciously. They're just picking up on like what you're thinking about them, how you're feeling. And I think they're really missing you. So maybe they're relying a lot on that sort of fifth dimensional contact with you. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say? Oh, I want to settle down with you. So this person wants to settle down with you. They want to have, a really strong, committed relationship. I'm letting go of all the things that come between us. So definitely was feeling karmic endings in this pile. You're the love of my life. Close your eyes and I'm right by your side. So two things about closing your eyes and then you're with each other. So it's like you guys are so, like, you guys are totally mirroring here. Like, you're both finding each other in meditation. I get lost in your eyes and I receive so many signs and synchronicities about you. So this person's definitely seeing the spiritual nature of this connection. They're definitely getting the spiritual hints, I feel like, from the universe, and it's definitely waking them up because they're seeing how there's like this really profound energy between the two of you. And there's definitely something really different about this connection. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say? Oh, so many. Just take these ones. So my walls are coming down. So they're becoming more vulnerable. And I see that as the Nine of Wands can kind of be about having walls up, but they are coming down. All I want is to be alone with you. I feel burdened by the weight of suppressing my emotions. I love it when you touch me. See, this person does want to be touched. Let's tell each other all of our secrets, and you are the one I want to spend my life with. So yeah, this person definitely wants to have a life spent with you. I feel like they don't want to spend their life with anyone else. Like when they think about who they're going to spend their life with, I feel like they just don't see anyone but you in their future. All right. What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What else is pile one's person's current energy. See, I'll just take all these. So we have transfiguration. So this person definitely wants to have that harmonious union with you. I think this is about transmuting your pain, your darkness to come into harmony with each other. And then we have listening to one another. So that's that wanting to tell each other secrets, definitely wanting to talk to you. They want to hear your side of the story. They want to hear, how you feel about them. We have totality. So I feel like this is the sun energy, and this is about completion. So I feel like they feel that you offer them a sense of completion and wholeness, that you're kind of like their everything. You're all that they've been really looking for. See, awareness. So this is about them becoming more aware, I think, of this connection, starting to see things more clearly. Like there might have been some clouds, over their eyes. They might have been confused, but I feel like they're starting to wake up because of all the signs and synchronicities. We have to be in love. So yeah, this person is definitely really in love with you. They're feeling it. This is a really sweet image as well. So a very pure love as well with the doves. Like this is a very divine love. And then, wow, your inner guide. Ooh, I love this card with the Buddha. So this person is learning to follow their intuition, follow their inner guide. I feel like back to you because they're feeling very in love with you and they are gaining that awareness and they are seeing the light as well with the sun. Oh, wow. That's very powerful. That is the I Ching of love, by the way. All right. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Oops. This says, what do you need to release? So there's so much about letting go, releasing, letting go of things, needing to walk away from things. So this person is definitely aware of that. They're like, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? Don't let pride get in your way. So don't let they're trying to not let their ego go and get in the way of them coming towards you. And then the answers you need are coming. So this is again about them listening to their inner guide here and receiving some sort of answers. I feel like this is also a message to you that they want to give you answers. They want to maybe explain their behavior. I'm hearing explaining why they've been hot and cold with you. So that could be relevant to your situation, but take it as it resonates. And they want to let you know how they really feel. Let's see. All right. What lesson is pile one's person currently learning? What lesson is pile one's person currently learning? What lesson is pile one's person learning? Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So yeah, I think your person definitely has been in grief about this connection. There definitely could have been a separation here. And so this person is starting to really appreciate you and see how losing you has been a chance to appreciate the beauty of this connection. And it is also a sign that they're very afraid of losing you. And I feel like it's because they do value you, they treasure you. They don't want to lose your love is what I'm hearing. All right. What lesson is pile one currently learning, please? What lesson is pile one currently learning? What lesson is pile one currently learning? Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I feel like you're nurturing your creativity. You are learning to embrace yourself. I feel like you're learning to step into your yin energy, your feminine energy. Maybe you're doing projects. This could definitely be about doing mission work as well. What lesson is pile one currently learning? What lesson is pile one currently learning? And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So you could be definitely stepping into a lot of abundance here, that you could be manifesting a lot of wealth for yourself. This is also about manifesting, I feel like, love and other things that you desire. So you are learning that you are limitless and that you don't have to be afraid of asking for what you want because you can achieve it. All right. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one. Following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. So I feel like this is definitely a message to follow your bliss. Do what makes your soul happy. Do what makes you feel really fulfilled in life. And then communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So this is definitely about when the time comes to have deep conversations with people, friends, and this person. Communicate from your heart, communicate from the depths of your soul, and let go of the fear of being rejected. Because I feel like the more vulnerable you can be in terms of how you're really feeling, from a place of, love and kindness. I feel like it really helps develop intimacy in a relationship, and I think it'll help your person feel more free to communicate as well, if they sense your vulnerability. All right, let's get some last messages from them and see what else they want to say. What else does Pile One's person really want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person really want to say to Pile One? I miss your kisses, very cute. I can't deny you blow my mind. Let's hang out. I'm shy, so they're feeling shy. No one comes close to you. What else is Pile One's overall energy towards Pile One? What is Pile One's person's overall energy towards Pile One, please? What is Pile One's person's overall energy towards Pile One? The Star, the Hanged Man, and the Empress. So you're definitely this guiding light to them with the Star. They're healing, and you are a sense of hope for them. And with the Empress, they definitely do worship you. They find you to be extremely attractive. And then with the Hanged Man, that's about them taking a new look at things, getting a new perspective on the situation. And I feel like they're gaining some sort of enlightenment and clarity here, starting to really understand things differently. What does Pile One need to hear, please? Just Pile One to hear. Oh, so this is definitely about the telepathic communication that you guys have. That's about your brains being like super connected. The Strawberry, they find you to be very, very sweet. Piglet, this reminds me of shyness. I feel like your person is healing their inner child. Let's see. This is about the crown chakra. I feel like kind of like connecting to the universe. What rune is this one? This one is fertility. So that's also the Empress energy. So that's about a new beginning as well, like birthing new creations. We have the letter O, this hawk or eagle. So this is about freedom. I feel like also your person is keeping a very close eye on you. You have the number 6, which is for love. This squirrel, so they definitely want to work hard. I also feel like this person stores a lot of memories about you, like a squirrel stores their nuts. Like this person has a lot of information about you stored, but this is also very shy vibes. This reminds me of the sacral chakra, so a lot of passion. This person is kind of really lit up for you right now, kind of on fire, is what I'm feeling. So they're feeling definitely the magnetic, sensual attraction, and this key, you have the key to their heart. I feel like no one else has this key. I feel like you're also really unlocking things within each other, unlocking each other's gifts as well. So this person might have really helped you to discover your purpose, or helped you to discover your inner self as well. And I think you're doing that for them too. All right, Pile One, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to get some messages from your person and see what they want to say to you. All right, what does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? Messages from Pile 2's person. Knight of Cups. What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2. What does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person want to say? All right. So we have the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the Fool, the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the World, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the Temperance card, 9 of Cups, and Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so messages from them. What do they want to say? Okay, so the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So your person really wants to approach you with this love offer here. They really want to come back into your life. They definitely want to romance you, seduce you. This person has really, really cute feelings for you as well. But with this Nine of Swords, they have a lot of like really severe anxiety about this. They have a lot of anxiety about approaching you with this love offer. So they really want to bring it to you though. And I feel like they're having to really fight with themselves over this, because on one level, it's like all they want to do is pursue you. But then all this anxiety and fear, just like I'm hearing like terror, just comes up, and it's really, really hard for them to reach out is what I'm feeling. But it doesn't stop their heart from really wanting to come towards you. And so I feel like your person is definitely kind of going through it right now. They're having some sort of a dark night of the soul. I definitely could feel like if there's a separation, they are really, really missing you. And they're having to face their darkness, their inner shadows, the things inside of them that are really painful is what I'm feeling like, especially if there's a separation here. This person is really suffering from it, but it's helping them to heal is what I feel, because the separation or whatever's going on here, all this painful emotion is helping them to uncover painful emotions that they might have repressed for a long time. So it is helping them, even though it's really hurting them. But in the end, it's like helping them to ascend. I feel like it's also helping them to develop compassion and empathy, because when the heart breaks like this, it's like you start to feel for other people more. I also feel like they're definitely feeling your side of things, or feeling your perspective. And with the world, this is definitely showing they're completing some sort of cycles here. Completing some karmic cycles is what I feel, especially to do with like past lives and past trauma. They're really having to heal from this, and that's what they're going through. But I feel like they are maybe coming to the end of a dark night of the soul here. But the world, it's also like you are their everything, and that's why it's really, really hurting, because you are so important to them and you mean so much to them, that this loss or this distance or separation is really triggering them a lot. I'm hearing like they never wanted to lose you. Like it was like their worst fear. And like with this Nine of Swords, it's like they're like living their worst fear right now. If there's a separation, it's like really, really scary for them. We have the Three of Wands and the King of Cups. So this person definitely, again, really, really deep feelings for you. And with the Three of Wands, they want to step out of their comfort zone and show you these deep emotions. The Three of Wands could definitely also be about walking away from other things to be with you. Is kind of running into the Fool for some reason here, because the Fool came up over here as well. So yeah, like walking away from what comes between the two of you, overcoming obstacles as well, like braving the unknown, I think, to bring this love to you. Maybe this person has never confessed deep love to anyone before, and they feel like they need to confess their feelings to you, and it could be kind of daunting to them, and yeah, like an unknown thing, but they are working on their fears is what I'm feeling. With the Seven of Swords and the King of Swords, so your person also wants you to know that they might sometimes hide their feelings. They might sometimes not really show what's really going on with them. They might be a bit deceptive in terms of how they're really feeling, especially if they are feeling all this sadness and stress and anxiety and fear and really missing you. They might not show it like in a visible way. It might be something that they're really keeping locked up inside of themselves. You can see this person is all alone. So it might just be in their alone times is when they deal with these deep emotions, and they might kind of act on the surface very stoic, like with this King of Swords energy. Like everything's fine. They have their life together. No worries, very calm, cool, and collected. But that's kind of a mask that they're wearing, because they are actually going through quite a lot. And so what I'm hearing is like, definitely don't buy this person if they seem like they're especially acting like they're trying to act tough, or like they're trying to act like they're doing really well when they're not, because this person's definitely in a lot of pain. So they're being definitely very logical here as well. I think they're trying to be strategic. But definitely keeping a close eye on you and analyzing you with the King of Swords as well, trying to see maybe where you're out. I'm hearing they're definitely trying to see if you're heartbroken over them as well. Like they're trying to suss out if you're feeling this sadness too, because they're really wanting to know it's not just them, is what I'm hearing. So we have the Fool and the Temperance card. So again, wanting to heal so they can take this leap of faith towards you. And I feel like this is about them letting go of their mask. The thing, what keeps them trapped is maybe this need to get approval from others, so that they kind of wear this superficial persona to not stand out, or to not get made fun of. Because I feel like with the King of Cups, your person is a very sensitive person, very sensitive, very romantic. But this King of Swords personality is kind of, I think, what they switch into when they're feeling afraid. And then they kind of just maybe act a bit heartless or cold, because they're just being really self-protective, and they're not noticing how their actions are affecting other people. But I feel like that could have led to this heartbreak, that could have led to this separation or pain between the two of you, as maybe they were in that energy of just being self-protective, and they weren't, paying attention to your needs or how you were feeling, and they might have really hurt you. And so this person's having to amend that behavior is really what I'm hearing. And I feel like they want to apologize for being insensitive to you, because they definitely understand how you feel now, and how I think they're seeing how if you had done the things that they did to you, it would have been really brutal, is what I'm hearing, and really painful for them. And so they're developing more compassion for you and the things that they've put you through. And so the temperance is definitely about that deep healing that's going on with this person. I think this is inner child healing as well. The Fool reminds me of the healthy inner child. It's the ability to just step out into the unknown, unafraid, and just, be free about your emotions. Just say it like it is and just not be scared. And so I think this is something your person is stepping into, and they want you to know that they're changing. They're becoming less strategic. Oh, what I'm hearing is they're strategizing all the time, and being up in their mind and logical is a defense mechanism. And what this person is currently learning is to be defenseless and to be vulnerable. And that's what this dark night of the soul is about, is it's pushing them to be vulnerable, because it's almost like they have no other choice now, because this logical personality led to a lot of heartbreak and sadness for them. We have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So yeah, your person, this is kind of about them noticing that, this is an opportunity for a lot of love here. And they definitely see that they want to reach out and take that cup of love and experience this beautiful romance with you. Because with the Nine of Cups, it's like they recognize that this is wish fulfillment for them. And so with the Four of Cups, I think this is about them in deep in meditation and contemplation, knowing that this is a really beautiful opportunity for something real, probably the realest relationship they've ever had in their life. And they're really seeing like, I need to take this leap of faith. I need to be brave. I feel like your person is learning to be brave. And then with the Nine of Swords, again, really wanting to rush in. So it's like there's a lot of desire to move forward in this, to take a chance to take a leap of faith. And at the Ten of Wands, it's like they want to overcome some obstacles for this. I feel like the obstacles is like their own mental burden. Obstacles are their own self-esteem issues, things that they think are unlovable about them as well. So yeah, your person is definitely burdened by something. This could be about suppressing their emotions as well. Like they're having to carry around all this love, perhaps all this pain and heartache as well, and kind of pretend like everything is okay. So it's like they're really needing to have kind of some emotional release. So I think your person is feeling like there's a lot of pent up emotion and energy and desire. And so your person's having to kind of just calm it all down as well. I'm seeing like a tornado of like emotions and feelings, but I feel like this is clearing the way for like a new beginning is what I'm feeling with this. Let's see. Let's clarify. All right. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Release and listen. So this is the Death card. So this is about an ego death, I believe. So they're releasing something to move forward. And then with the High Priestess, they're listening to their intuition. So it's like, I think their ego has kind of kept them stuck for a long time. And so they've needed this ego death. And so this separation or whatever difficulties going on between the two of you, I think was facilitating this person's ego death, because they needed to let go of this logical aspect and move more into listening to their intuition and trusting their guidance. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Nurture. So I think, again, I was feeling something about an inner child. So I think this sneaky behavior is because of a wounded inner child, is because of shame. And so with the Empress energy, they've had to, I think, really nurture themselves, learn to give themselves love so that they don't feel like they have to be ashamed of who they really are as a person, and they can be more open with you. And then we have interesting. We have rest and reconsider. So this person has been taking some time to rest and reconsider. This reminds me a lot of the Four of Cups. So reconsidering, I think, their choices as well. This could be about reevaluating their decisions. And then the heart chakra and move. So it's following their heart here with the Chariot and the heart chakra, following where their heart is leading them. And I feel like it's leading them to you. And that very much is relevant to the Three of Wands. So that makes a lot of sense. And it's like if they walked away from you or they were running away, it was because they weren't listening to their heart. All right, clarify the Four of Cups. Messages from Pile 2's person to Pile 2. Clarify the Four of Cups. Messages from Pile 2's person. So new vitality with the Ace of Wands. So this is about them thinking about how to bring in a new beginning. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. So the Four of Cups clarified itself with the Four of Cups again. Opportunity beckons. And I think that's literally what I was just saying is like there's an opportunity. I was like referencing this card. There's an opportunity beckoning to them. There's something really beautiful. There's a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. There's new vitality present in this connection. And this person's definitely thinking about that. Wow, that's very powerful, very direct. I love when the cards clarify themselves with themselves. It's very funny. It's like Spirit's like, yeah, that's what we meant. All right. Let's get you some messages from them and see what they want to say to you. All right, messages from pile two's person to pile two. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Oh my gosh, yeah, look, I'm sorry for hiding my feelings. I was just so scared of rejection. So exactly, they were hiding their feelings because they were afraid of rejection. I want you in my bed. So a lot of lust and desire as well coming up. I want to take action towards you. So that makes a lot of sense. This person really wants to pursue you here. They want to take action towards you. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. I've acted out for attention. I'm sorry if I've hurt you. So this person could have done something to try to get your attention. Maybe they were feeling really desperate to get some movement from you or to see if they could get a reaction out of you. So they might have tried to like make you jealous or something. And they're sorry if they hurt you. It was just because they were, yeah, I feel like disconnected from their heart and just like, again, when this card comes out, this makes me think of people who like maybe felt ignored a lot as children. And so they learned to just get negative attention, because they couldn't get positive attention. So they learned to like, do bad stuff to try to like get their parents to pay attention to them. So this might be something your person does with you. We share a divine love. I long for the day we are united. Wow. So this person is really missing you. They're really yearning for you. No matter what obstacles come between us, we shall overcome. I don't stare at anybody else the way I do when it's only me and you. So this person definitely isn't as attracted to anyone else as they are to you. They find you to be, the really beautiful one. And it's like I don't know, I feel like they just are bored by other people. We have spent many lifetimes together, so past life connection. In my heart, you are truly irreplaceable. See, exactly, no one else compares. We are like two stars colliding, so really powerful energy here. I want to show you off. I want everyone to know that we're together, and I want to be entwined with you. So they really want that beautiful union with you. They want to be united with you. They really want to come back to you is what I'm hearing. So if they walked away, they want to return. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? I want to heal our relationship, definitely. I'm purifying myself. So they're letting go of a lot of baggage and shadows and just darkness. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Our love will change the world. So this is a very powerful connection you guys have. I want to be in harmonious union with you. I was just going to say like they want to be in union with you. I'm forever yours. Every day I'm so grateful just knowing that you exist, and please wait for me. So this person really wants you to wait for them until they are healed because they really desire to have this reunion with you. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Oops. I have always loved you. I've been communicating with you telepathically. I'm ready to give into the temptation that is you. I find myself in your kiss. You're the only person I'm attracted to anymore. I was just going to say that. I was like, they definitely aren't into anyone else. We both know we belong together. I love you with every fiber of my being. I want to express my truth to you. and I know things will never be over between us. So this is a very long lasting, I feel like long standing connection. They've loved you for a long time. They said they always loved you, and I feel like they feel like they're always going to have these emotions for you, this desire. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? See, I wonder if you are happy without me and if you miss me the way I miss you. Nobody else captures my attention the way you do. I can't help falling under your spell. And I send you telepathic messages of love. So telepathic communication has come up twice, and then my ear just started ringing. So it's like definitely there's something going on between the two of you in the astral realms. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? I often have romantic fantasies about the two of us being together. I'm sorry for acting like I don't care. I was afraid of showing my true emotions. See, they acted like they didn't care. They were afraid. And then my heart is overflowing with love for you. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? I'm in love with your soul. So very powerful. Your person's in love with your soul most of all. I want to show you I've grown and changed for the better. I'm much more mature than I used to be. And I drive myself crazy overthinking everything. So this person definitely overthinks a lot. And that's what the Nine of Swords is like they get caught up in their head, worrying and stressing about this connection, you know, being confused about what to do, what to say. And then they get probably so nervous that they can't even say anything. So that could definitely be why your person maybe has like communication issues or seems to struggle with this vulnerability, is because they are just afraid of you rejecting them for who they really are. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. So we have the Dark Night of the Soul. So this is definitely what's going on with your person right now. And that explains a lot with the Nine of Swords and all that energy. And I think they're discovering this love for you here. And you can kind of see there's two figures even. It's like kind of you and this other person. It's like they're missing you, wondering where you are. This says deception. So this is them hiding their feelings with the Seven of Swords. You can even see it's like they have their heart in this little box here, and they're hiding it. They're hiding away from the world because they're afraid. And then cohesion. So I feel like this is about them wanting that union with you here. And you can see these two fish kind of this balance, harmonious balance. So it's like they want this harmonious union with you. And then we have the young bride. So I think this is about the innocence and purity of love. But I also feel like this is about them perhaps wanting to marry you as well. I think you bring them back to their innocence here. Definitely also wanting that intimacy with you too. Like I'm getting like honeymoon vibes from that. So this person might even think about marrying you. Of course, you don't have to be a female. You don't have to be the bride, but this person maybe thinks about being your bride or husband. All right. Can you kind of worry about these candles? I think I'm going to move them. Sorry, guys. Just getting anxious about them. I'm going to move the camera a little bit too. Sorry. All right. Let's continue. What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? Nothing is yet set in stone. What else is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? What else is pile two's person's current energy? Look at the bigger picture and don't let pride get in your way. So this is definitely about them knowing that even if there's a distance or a separation or there's something between the two of you that's causing issues, or if they are just like headlong in a dark night of the soul, like this isn't forever. Nothing is yet set in stone. So, you know, this relationship is still salvageable is what I'm feeling. Like even if it seems like all hope is lost, this person is still holding on hope because they're looking at the bigger picture and they're seeing how, you know, miracles happen, things can happen to completely shift the course of events, shift the course of relationships. But I feel like they know that this is about them having to let go of their ego and not let their pride get in the way of this new beginning is really what I'm feeling. All right. And then we're going to see what lessons they're learning. All right. What lessons is pile two's person currently learning? So what lessons are pile two's person currently learning? What lessons are pile two's person currently learning? What lessons are pile two's person currently learning? What lessons are pile two's person's currently learning? Okay, so we have peace, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So this is that dark night of the soul, letting go of this negative energy, coming into a state of peace, knowing that they are a being of love. And then blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So it could have been that this person used to have kind of a victim mentality where maybe they blamed other people for everything and they never really took responsibility. But I feel like this person is starting to see how their life, their actions, their choice is all, their own responsibility. They can't blame you or the universe or God or other people for issues that they have in their life. They need to take control. They need to let go of their ego. What lesson are you currently learning, Pile 2? What lesson is Pile 2 currently learning? What lesson is Pile 2 currently learning? What lesson is Pile 2? Ooh, bit too many. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you're really getting in touch with your, I feel like, inner masculine, feminine side, and I'm definitely seeing the temperance for you. So you're really healing on a very profound divine level, coming into harmony inside of yourself. And I feel like I'm getting a very Libran energy from this. So I think you're tapping in with that. And you're also, I think, seeing the bigger picture, seeing how your person's actions are not personal. And I think letting go of a lot of anger. So you can kind of just be in this state of calm. I'm seeing a very still lake. You're kind of becoming a very still centered person. And I feel like that's helping your person shift into self-awareness because they're not feeling as much, I think, maybe anger and blame from you, so they can just focus on healing themselves, which is really good. Very positive. All right. Advice for Pile 2, please. Advice for Pile 2. Oh, also I'm being told that you need another lesson card, so sorry about that. What other lesson is Pile 2 currently learning? Okay, so apparently 2 more. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So you're releasing the need to maybe control your person, control the situation, to know exactly what's going on in this situation, and kind of just letting it go and just letting things be figured out on their own. And then discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So you're definitely working on yourself here. I feel like if you have a daily meditation habit, or you've been out maybe working on yourself a lot, this is definitely saying that you're becoming more disciplined. And I feel like whatever you're doing is helping you to become more centered. And then we have soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. This reminds me a lot of the Fool card. So you're healing your inner child as well. And then trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. So you're definitely learning to trust your higher self and understand that your higher self knows best, and that you don't need to be afraid, and that you're trusting your intuition to take you where you need to go, and you're not relying on your ego and your fear to guide you as much, which is why I feel like your life is being guided in a really beautiful direction, and why you're soaring into this joy, childlike energy is because you're releasing, the need to know everything, the need to worry about the future. I feel like you're really living in the present moment, you're really coming into living in the now. All right. Let's get some final messages from your person. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2, please? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? I'm crazy about you. I'm looking at you. So this person's watching on social media, keeping a close eye. Sadness. So they're definitely feeling very sad and changing. And you bring so much joy to me, which is very sweet. But they are changing because of this dark night of the soul. What is Pile 2's person's overall energy towards Pile 2, please? What is Pile 2's person's overall energy towards Pile 2? I'll just take all these. It seems important. Okay, what's going on here? There's a little story here now. Okay, so with the moon, we have the 8 of Cups in the world. So definitely walking away from, I think, illusion, figuring out things on their own. The 8 of Cups is very much a dark night of the soul card for me, because it's retreating from, the outside world of 3D and going within, because you've, something's happened to make you see that there's something more important to life. So it's that inner journey. The Page of Wands wanting to reach out to you. 10 of Wands coming out again. So they're feeling very burdened by this. I feel like the separation or whatever's going on between the two of you, this 3 of Swords energy, this heartbreak, it's really weighing on them. It's they know they need to do something about it. They're getting some enlightenment here with the Hanged Man. The Hierophant, I feel like they're getting in touch with their spirituality. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So this is about them really wanting a reunion with you here. They really want to come back together with you and share this really divine love. They miss your friendship as well, is what I'm hearing. What does Pile 2 need to hear right now? This Pile 2 need to hear. Okay, so, this is a little portal. So I feel like you and your person are entering new timelines. Portals are opening. Things are happening for you. We have this little American flag. And God Bless America came out, which is kind of funny. But I feel like this is also just God bless the situation. God bless your person and you and wherever you live. So I feel like that's about blessings coming to you. We have this little seahorse. So I feel like this is your person being a very sensitive, masculine energy, wanting to nurture you, wanting to build for you here. This is all them wanting to like provide for you, build you like a sand castle. So maybe this person wants to buy a house for you. This little snowman, so they really miss you. They feel out, and this holds out you. All this is love. So there is a lot of love in this connection. The letter D, which I feel like stands for destiny. Oh, and then another dragon. Wow, that's really powerful. So that's a lot of wisdom. Dragons are very, very powerful. So I feel like your person is getting in touch with their fire. I feel like you are as well, and that really deep confidence. So dragons are very, very powerful. And I think you guys are both accessing like a lot of divine wisdom from this energy. All right, Pile 2, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, what's going on? I hope you're doing super well. It's lovely to have you. So let's look at your person's messages and what they really want to say to you. All right, messages from Pile 3's person to Pile 3. What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? Messages from Pile 3's person to Pile 3. What does Pile 3's person want to say to Pile 3? Just Pile 3's person and say to Pile 3. Messages from Pile 3's person to Pile 3, please. Messages from Pile 3's person to Pile 3. Messages from Pile 3's. Oops. See, what's going on here? All right, it's 9 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, Temperance, 3 of Swords, the High Priestess, the Chariot, the King of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the Lovers, 3 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. Put this over here. Okay, so your person, what they want you to know. So with the 9 of Cups and the King of Cups, your person definitely sees you as wish fulfillment here. It's like wish fulfillment of their heart's like desire here, like what they truly want in life, the love that they've always really wanted. Your person's also a very sensitive, sweet, soft-hearted individual. I think you really melt their heart too. So this person feels like you're everything they could ever want, like you're all they ever wanted. They really want you in their life because they feel like you're a blessing. They feel very lucky to have found you is what I'm feeling. And so they definitely want to manifest you. I feel like they're also very grateful for you too. And with the Knight of Swords here, this person really wants to rush in and communicate with you. I'm just seeing like they want to just like fly towards you and just say exactly what they want to say, what's on their mind. It's like they want to be really honest with you about their feelings. We have the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So this person definitely wants to, again, communicate with you, travel to you, take action towards you. They have a lot of desire for you as well. But the 5 of Wands, they could have some inner conflict, though, about this, like maybe confusion about exactly what to say. Like maybe they kind of get stuck in their head and they stress about what to communicate to you, what to say, what to do. And so they feel like there might be some obstacles and challenges they need to overcome to be with you. This could also be about situations that come between the two of you that they need to overcome. They're feeling conflicted, like they know that they need to make a change because something's not feeling quite right in their 3D reality without you in it, because we have the 3 of Swords. So they're feeling very heartbroken, you know, by this connection or this separation, whatever is this distance between the two of you, emotional or physical. It's like they're really missing you. It's like they're really yearning for you. And then we have Temperance and the Lovers. So this is all about, they want to harmonize and balance this connection out. They really want to I think, work things out with you, heal this relationship as well. So if there have been things that have really, damaged this connection, if you guys have even had conflict in the past, this person wants to lay it all to rest because they really want a lot of healing and sweetness to come in here. Because with the Lovers, they truly love you. They really care about you. They have a lot of deep emotions and feelings for you. And so they want to do whatever it takes to mend this connection because they're really missing you with the Three of Swords. They're really hurting over you. Whatever is coming between the two of you is not feeling good to this person. And so they're wanting to take a leap of faith here. The Three of Wands, step out of their comfort zone and move towards you. It's like they want to move from the Three of Swords to the Three of Wands. It's like they want to shift the energy of this connection is really what I'm feeling into one much more positive and bright. Like this person is ready to walk away from things that come between the two of you because whatever's coming between the two of you is really breaking their heart. And they don't want to deal with it anymore because they feel like this is the true love connection in their life. And they're starting to realize that like this love connection they have with you is more important to them than anything else. And so nothing is worth to them what this connection is worth. So nothing can, I'm here like nothing can fill the void that you left in them. So, no amount of money or other people or things can really, make this person feel the way that you make them feel. And they're really realizing that. And I think that's why they're ready to kind of really put in the work to fix things because they feel that this is not something worth losing. And if they lose this, it's almost like they're losing their own heart. It's like they're losing the other half of themselves in a way. And so they really want to return to you and fix things between the two of you because it's just not the same without you is what I'm hearing. Like their life just doesn't feel the same without you in it. We have the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. So this person's definitely getting a new perspective. It's very spiritual energy. They're seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. They're trying to understand this connection from a new side of things. I feel like they're also trying to get out of this heartbroken energy and maybe start to think more optimistically. It could have been there was some movement in this connection, and so this person feels like there is hope for this connection now. And they're definitely hoping for things to improve between the two of you. And at the High Priestess, it's like they're definitely getting in touch with their intuition here, listening to their higher self, getting guided, I feel like, from spirit to take action towards you to fix things, because their intuition is pointing out to them how meaningful this connection really is to them. And I feel like there's also some angelic assistance here with the Temperance card. This reminds me of one of the romance angels coming in to help heal the hearts of both of you. Oh, she reminds me of the guardian angel. That's what it is. She reminds me of their guys' guardian angels working together to bring you back together. I feel like there's a lot of fate in this connection as well. We also want you to know that they are very motivated to, just move towards you again with like all this fearlessness. There's so much movement from this pile. This is another card of travel, movement. You can see there's just like all this action here, even with the Eight of Wands, the King or the Knight of Swords as well is like this person is very motivated to just rush into your life. So even if it doesn't seem like there's a ton of movement coming from your person, energetically there is. And also I feel like they definitely want you to know that there's a ton of feeling and action in their heart for you. Even if they're not brave enough to take it, this person is wanting this opportunity to be with you, and they really want you to know that. And then the Fool reminds me of a healthy inner child, like a healed inner child. This also reminds me of really letting go of fear and having faith in spirit, trusting that you'll jump and spirit will catch you. And so it could be your person's like about to send you like a risky text, maybe confess some deeper emotions, really wanting to say something maybe more vulnerable to you than maybe usual. And so this person is feeling really motivated to just kind of be different. I'm feeling with this person's becoming very different, or like they're changing somehow into someone who's braver and maybe does just like step into the unknown fearlessly. This person could have been really stuck in their fears for a long time, but I feel like they're shifting now into being more carefree. And I feel like it's working out well for them because they're starting to see how the more carefree they are, the more that they just, let their heart lead them. The more that life takes them to really beautiful places. And it could have been that they could have, been stuck in this conflicted energy where they didn't make choices. I'm definitely seeing the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords vibes, not making choices, being confused, being upset. And it led to a lot of pain and discord in their life because when we don't follow our intuition, we don't follow our heart. That's when we end up living a life of misery because love is love is the answer to life. It really is like what brings about the most beautiful things in life. And so they're kind of seeing that like a life without love is just a life of pain and misery. And so they don't want to live this loveless life anymore where they feel empty inside. And so they're in touch with their feminine side now with the King of Cups, and they're starting to step into gratitude more and really starting to appreciate the love that you guys share and really starting to see the value in it. It could have been that your person maybe took this connection for granted at times, or it just scared them so much that they just avoided it. But now they're starting to see how they really need to be grateful for this and nurture this connection with a lot of love and support and compassion. All right, clarify the Five of Wands. Messages from pile three's person to pile three. Clarify the Five of Wands. Messages from pile three's person to pile three. Clarify the Five of Wands. So we have detached with justice. So this is about, I think, kind of letting themselves free from whatever held them back in the past. Which is very interesting because I was feeling there was an Eight of Swords moment for your person in the past. They have challenging times. So this is, oh wow, so it clarified itself, which is really funny. So I love it when the cards do that. So they were having a challenging time. They could be having some challenging times right now, having to battle their fears, battle their ego. But then we have embrace with the world. So they're wanting to accept this into their life. And we have coming together with the Two of Cups. So this person is wanting to, you know, embrace this love, and they want to come together with you because they truly love you and they feel like you guys could have everything together. Like you offer them this sense of completion. So this is definitely again about like just completing cycles within themselves, healing these really deep core wounds, core beliefs, patterns, perhaps believing, not believing in true love or believing that love is just going to end up in pain or something like that. Could be stuff from past relationships they really needed to work on. All right. Clarify the Temperance card. Messages from pile three's person to pile three. Clarify Temperance. Messages from pile three's person to pile three. Clarify Temperance. Messages from pile three's person to pile. So sadness and isolation. So the Three of Swords. So they really had to heal from this sadness, this heartbreak. There could have been a separation. They felt very isolated. If there is still separation, they are feeling very isolated. They're really missing you. Because again, that's what I was saying. It's like a life without love is a life full of loneliness and sadness and emptiness. And then release with the Death card. So ego, death, moving on. I'm definitely feeling like, yeah, again, cycles ending here. And then we have, oh wow, Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. Simply love and share the love. So they are healing in order to be able to love other people, to share love and not hide it all within themselves. That could have been what caused pain between the two of you, is maybe your person just didn't show you how they felt and you got confused and maybe, you know, walked away from them for some of you because you didn't understand what was going on in this connection. They might have been really deceptive at times. Clarify the Three of Swords. Messages from pile three's person to pile three. Clarify the Three of Swords. Messages from pile three's person to pile three. Awaiting results. So let's see, Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, I think this person is learning to be patient as well. The Temperance card can also speak about patience. It's like they're waiting for something to happen here. And I think the Three of Wands kind of reminds me of like the pre-union, pre-Four of Wands card. It's like they're on their way back to you. So it's like maybe they're waiting for the things to work out. It could be that for some of you, a person has to wait for a karmic situation to end in order to come towards you. Something like that. Dedicated effort put in the work is what I'm hearing. So they want to put in the work to fix this connection with the Eight of Pentacles. They want to put in the work to heal this, whatever heartbreak and pain there is here. They want to make it right. And then love abounds. Oh, wow, it's Ace of Cups, because there's so much love in this connection. There's so much love here. And they want to fix this broken heart, you know, with this beautiful love here. They want to fix this, this pain with love. And then what's this card? Strengthening bonds. And yeah, with Ace of Pentacles, they want to strengthen the bond that you two have. They want to bring the love back to this connection. See, clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot, pile three's person's messages to pile three. What does pile three want to say? Clarify the Chariot. Oop. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this one flipped over. So if these back. A lot of energy here. So we have the crown chakra, so they're listening to their intuition and following it to come back to you. And the chariot is about listening to your intuition, because you can see he has all these beautiful stars above his head. So he's in touch with the universe. He's in touch with his higher self. And that makes sense with the high priestess as well. And then moving on. So they know they need to walk away from things that no longer serve them. They need to walk away from situations that keep them away from you, stuck in fear. And they need to just definitely move on from things in order to come towards you. For some of you, it really is like them having to leave behind a relationship or a situation, because I'm feeling like whatever situation this was, it brought them nothing but pain, and they're really realizing that. So take that as it resonates for your situation, or it could just be that the karmic situation was just their own fears. All right, let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say to you now. All right, pile 3. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? You set my heart on fire. So much passion here. You set their heart on fire. You make them feel so passionate, so happy. Oh wow, sparks fly whenever we're together. So again, a lot of passion. It's very sweet energy. I don't want to hide my love for you anymore. So they definitely could have been hiding it, but they don't want to do that anymore. I want to share my life with you. I also feel like they want to share their love with you. You're my one true love. I'm on my way back to you. I'm planning my next steps for our reunion. Oh my gosh, and that's what the 3 of Wands is about. Is about them coming back to you. I have so many truths I want to get off my chest. Wow, yeah, so this person definitely is wanting to be honest with you. You're beautiful beyond words. In my eyes, you are flawless. I want your body on me, and it wasn't worth hurting you. So yeah, there could have been a situation where your person walked away from this connection. It might have really damaged you. It might have really broken your heart. But they feel like it wasn't worth hurting you. Or maybe they just, for some of you, maybe you walked away and then maybe they said some stuff to you that was really hurtful. But whatever they've done that has hurt you, caused a separation, it wasn't worth hurting you. Like nothing has been worth losing this connection. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? I want to be with you forever. I'm hypnotized by you. Oh, I want to give you a long, tight hug. So this person really just wants to hold you in their arms. You're the best part of my life. You light up my whole world. When our bodies connect, I feel true bliss. So again, a lot of passion. And you are my everything. So yeah, you mean so much to this person. Pile 3. C. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? You are truly irreplaceable. Very sweet. It's very true. You're irreplaceable to them. Let's stay up all night long. I know we have a deep soul connection, definitely. My feelings got hurt and I reacted out of pain and fear. So yeah, if they did hurt you or they ran away or something, I think there could have been some sort of misunderstanding. And they could have really reacted from a bad place of pain and fear. They might have really hurt you. You're the center of my universe. I'm a moth to your flame, and I can feel the passion between us building. So tons of passion here. They're a moth to your flame. They're extremely attracted to you here. They want to come back to you. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? You are such a divine and beautiful being. I think you must be an angel sent straight from heaven. And it's funny, earlier in my head, when I was like shuffling cards, I think for this pile, like a couple minutes ago, I think I heard something about like, God sent an angel or something. So that makes a lot of sense. My love for you is my greatest inspiration. And I remember that the first time we met, I felt a powerful energy between us and I was instantly drawn to you. So this has been ever since you guys first came into each other's lives, but there's been this connection here. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? My mask is coming off, so they're becoming more honest about their feelings. I often have intense dreams about you. Don't take my actions personally. It's not your fault, I promise. So yeah, definitely nothing they did was personal. Don't worry for a second about me finding someone else. My heart only belongs to you. Let's make every day our honeymoon. I feel married to you in spirit. You give me butterflies. And I love spending time with you. So you give them butterflies, make them nervous. Also, they feel very spiritually connected with you there with I feel married to you in spirit. I'm sorry I didn't treat you the way that you deserved. It was because I didn't know how to love myself. That's definitely true. What else does pile three's person what you say to pile three? What else does pile three's person? I'm ready to confess all of my secret feelings. So yeah, they really want to confess these emotions. Our love will conquer all. And you feel so close, I can almost taste you. So this person is definitely visualizing you a lot. And it's almost like you're right there with them when they do. All right, let's get some oracle cards. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Okay, so what do we have here? So we have betraying, jealousy. So this could be that they feel very jealous of who you're spending time with. And maybe if you are in another situation, they're very jealous of that. Or it could be that they're really worried about you coming into a union with somebody else. This could also be about they feel like they've betrayed you in the past. So take that as it resonates. It could have just been betraying you by walking away or hurting your feelings. And it definitely, you can see this person is crying. So I feel like your person is definitely crying if they have betrayed you because they feel really bad about it. Then we have contemplation with this lighthouse, which is interesting because the lighthouse is kind of a metaphor for the divine feminine. So this person's definitely deep in this contemplation mode, trying to figure things out here in this connection. We have trust. So they're learning to have faith in the divine, starting to trust a higher wisdom. And then limitation. Let's see. So this is about something maybe blocking this connection. This kind of reminds me of the tower. So there definitely could be a blockage here. And then we have the tomb of love. And this reminds me of the death card. It's like even if this relationship seems like it's over, it's like they want to resurrect this here. They want to bring it back to life. I also feel like this could be about an ending of another situation here. And they don't want this love to die. And they know they might need to like sacrifice something else, whatever this limitation here is, whatever this situation that's in the way of this connection is. They know they need to, like let something die to resurrect, this beautiful love connection with you. So they're deep in contemplation about, I think, how to let this other thing go. So again, it could just be their fears or another situation. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Show the world the real you. So this is about them wanting to be emotionally honest with you, emotionally available, be honest with themselves about who they are and what they really want in life, and then be bold and make the first move. And so they want to be bold and make the first move towards you and show you that they love you. I feel like they want to show you that these feelings for you never died and that they still care about you. All right, it's pile three. What lesson is pile three's person currently learning? What lesson is pile three's person currently learning? So you have a few. So they're learning a lot. We have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So this person is letting go of guilt and resentment, and they're letting love flow into their life. It's interesting. In this card, you can see there's like all this water, all this Aquarius energy, this flow. So they're getting in touch with the Tao, the flow, letting go of things. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So this is another sign of karmic situations. They're starting to really let go of relationships. This could just be friends as well, or maybe even in their family, relationships that don't serve their highest good. And they're attracted to you because you serve their highest good. And I think they're realizing that now. But other situations don't serve their good like you do. And then growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. So yeah, this person is definitely growing, and that makes a lot of sense. The Hanged Man and the High Priestess is all about the consciousness expanding. So this person's awareness is growing. I feel like they're elevating a lot here. I can see energetically they're ascending, and that's why I think karmic situations are falling out of their life, because they're just not an energetic match to those things anymore, which is ultimately why we get ourselves involved in karmic situations or with karmic partners, is because at the time we were an energetic match. But I feel like your person is starting to become more than energetic match with you, and that's why there's like this energy of needing to let something go, because it's just not resonating for them anymore, if that makes sense. And then what lesson are you currently learning, pile 3? What lesson are you currently learning, pile 3? What lesson are you currently learning, pile 3? Oops. This one on top too. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So I think this is about you learning that your person, whatever their path is, whatever they're going through, whatever the situations they've gotten themselves involved in, it's their own path, it's their own challenges, and they're definitely learning from it. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So you're coming into this energy of just letting your person, I think, do what they need to do, and not judge them for their path and not judge them for what's going on with them. And then balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you're really coming into inner harmony, letting go of judgment, letting go of fear, accepting what is, and this is allowing your person to have this growth, expand their consciousness in the way that they're doing. So whatever you're doing, I think doing a lot of shadow work, releasing, I think it's really helping this situation a lot. Advice for pile 3, please. Advice for pile 3, please. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. So this reminds me of a lot of Marie Kondo vibes. So if there's clutter, either mentally or physically, in your life, asking, what sparks joy, what sparks love, what objects in my home, or what thoughts or feelings do I love to experience, and then letting go of what no longer serves you definitely mentally and physically. So it could be about letting go of things in your, if there's anything in your space, for example, that you just get a negative energy from, or it just doesn't make you feel happy, donating it to someone, or selling it even, just letting it go to someone who will appreciate it more. And then revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. And look at this with this beautiful pearl. So you can affirm this to yourself. My light illuminates the world. So you're definitely a light worker, and you're coming into revealing your radiance, revealing your beauty. And I think it's because you're working on things. You're simplifying your life. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of negative emotions that maybe you've stored within yourself. You're releasing a lot. And so it's revealing the beauty of your soul now. So that's really powerful, pile 3. Let's get some last messages from your person and see what else they want to say to you. What else does pile 3's person really want to say to pile 3? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? Do you love me the way I love you? So that could be a big fear for them, is like they're really in love with you, but they worry that maybe you don't love them the same way. You're home to my soul. It's sort of family. I'm afraid of you. I'm trying to act tough. So they might be trying to act like, things are fine. I'm hiding deeper feelings. You're the one that I love most. And are you still there? So they're wondering if you still care about them, if you still love them. What else is pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3? You guys, we have the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So they're planning for this reunion with you here, which is beautiful. With the Ace of Cups, this is a really beautiful energy. So they want to have a reunion with you. They're planning for this. They're planning to return to you. Carefully planning. All right. What does pile 3 need to fear? Ooh, we have this little koala. This reminds me of your person really wants to cuddle with you. For some reason, that's the vibe I always get. Oh, and the unicorn. So they think you are a special unicorn. This is a reminder to you that you are a special unicorn. This umbrella. So they could be kind of emotional right now. It reminds you of rainstorms. They might be crying a lot. You guys might be pet lovers here with this little paw. Here, there's this thing stuck in there. But yeah, you might really have a close friendship with animals. This reminds me of meditation. So your person, you guys might be getting into mindfulness. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. So you bring them a lot of happiness. This little heart with the arrow through it. So definitely love struck by you. This car. So another sign of travel and movement. The Libran scales, so wanting to balance things out in this connection, make things right with the justice energy. Every journey starts with a single step, so this person wants to take a journey to you. They're taking the next steps. Even if it doesn't look like it, even if it looks like a small step, this person is coming towards you with this fairy. So you're very beautiful, very mysterious, very magical, like a fairy. This butterfly, so a lot of transformation, healing, and growth going on. I feel like for you and your person, and that's what that consciousness expanding. All right, pile 3, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance, bliss, and love. Take care. All right, bye-bye.